Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name remains Bridget. If this is your first time of seeing my face on your screen, you're welcome to this beautiful, amazing and growing family. On this channel I share my faith, lifestyle, motherhood, relationship and a lot of good stuff. And if these are the kind of content you like to see, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and be a part of this family. I'm sure this channel will bless you. And guys, it's getting cold. Autumn is here. It's real. It's been raining non-stop for days now. The rains are back. It is getting cold. I'm so concerned about how winter is going to feel. Oh, that time we have to put layers and layers of clothes on. How are you doing? Let me hear in the comment section. Drop your comment. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hope you are good. It's so always a pleasure to be on your screen. Today is one of those nights where you want to go to bed and you have a lot on your mind and you want to talk about something. And I'm sure that this will be a blessing to someone. Even if it's just one person, I'll be so fulfilled. Lately, I've heard a lot of stuff. I read a lot of stuff when I go to social media. A lot of news about being single mother, baby mamas, and the rest. And this is me. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I'm just here to put this out there. I read something on the internet. I think that's what prompted this video. And there was this person. She came out to say she grew up in a violent home. Her father was almost killing her mom, physically, mentally, abusively, and all of those. Was always abusing the mom, was very insultive to her, was beating her on most cases. But there was a time she passed out and they thought she had gone. She was in coma for hours until she was brought back to life. Thank God for that. And she went ahead and said she is now a single mother of four. In the process of telling a story, she went ahead and said when she realized that her husband was mentally abusive to her, then she had to leave. And now this is my question, because this is what I hear all the time. Yes, you have been abused, and now, or rather, you grew up in an abusive relationship or in an abusive home, in an abusive family, and now you don't want your kids to go through that pattern. And that is why you're leaving the marriage that you decided to enter. And now that's why you're leaving the marriage. Now, my question is, you grew up in an abusive or a violent home. You did not like what you see. You grew up in a traumatic environment. You were not happy the way your father treated your mother. You were not happy the way your mother treated your father. Because I've also read about stories like that, vice versa these days. And you find yourself in that same relationship. How does these things play? How does it happen? Because if you are not happy about something, you do not go into it. And if you're going into it and you've entered into that marriage, I bet you there were traces of what you feared, or rather what drove you out of that marriage. There were traces of that same issue, those same things at the beginning of the relationship, but you ignored it. You paid less attention to it. It did not matter to you at that moment. The Bible says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous man do? I think that's my thought. If you are coming from a broken relationship or something that broke you, something that affected you negatively, I think that should be a point out, that should be a concern in any relationship that you're going into. You have to be looking out for that. But you ignore it. And you go into that marriage and you begin to have kids that are still going to be traumatic, or rather feel the pains that you feel. And years down the line, you're going to say, I don't want them anymore and I'm pulling out. No. There's an African proverb that says, a stone that you see coming does not blind you. Why? Because you see that it's coming. You've seen the arrow. You've seen the direction towards where it's coming. All you need to do is to go off the way, is to avoid it. Many a times when people grow up from those kind of homes where they had issues, where there was violence, where they had issues. These are called childhood traumas. Childhood traumas are stuff that affect people even at early ages of their lives. And many a times, if not well taken care of, it follows them for a lifetime. Sister, you need to heal from your childhood traumas. You need to take time to heal from your traumatic experience. You need to take time to heal from the relationship that you did not like between your father and your mother so that you do not repeat pattern. Why? Because these days, single mother is trending, is on a high rise, and I am scared of generations that are upcoming. I do not want to say that parents are losing their values these days because they do not take time to train up these children properly, be it male, be it female. That is why I'm the opinion of train up a child. That's what the Bible says. It's not about standing up for the girl child, standing up for the girl child. It's about training the child. It's about training the child. That is what I stand for any day. Train up a child. Parents, can we please stand up to this and train up our children properly? Because the society is in a menace right now. Everywhere you go, you're hearing about one single mother or the other. And these days, it is trending. It is becoming a lifestyle. It is becoming a norm. And it is scary to me. It is scary for me. It is scary for generations unborn. It is scary for my children's generation. Can we take time out and study the relationship before we go into marriage? Can we take time out to address those things that are pointers at the beginning of every relationship? You are going into a relationship and you are seeing the trait at the beginning. It takes you out on a date and you realize that he's so arrogant. You are talking to him, you find out that he doesn't value you, he doesn't respect you, he doesn't have any sense of humor, he doesn't treat you right. That is the best time to pull out, not after children. Please consider those children that we are bringing up. Let's try not to repeat patterns. Let's try not to make evil things reoccur. Because whether we like it or not, being this single mother trend is a trick of the devil to destroy marriages. It's a very, very, very big trick of the devil to destroy marriages. And we have to look out for it. Not everybody has to get married. That's what the book of Corinthians says. First Corinthians chapter 7, verses 8, I guess, it says, it is good for them to stay unmarried. Not everyone should get married. If you know you cannot handle it, don't go into it. Consider the generations that you are bringing in. If you have been traumatized as a child, please seek counsel, go for therapy. I say this every time on my channel. It is not a crime to go for therapy. Go for therapy, get some healing. Take out time to love yourself again, understand your values. I saw something the other day. This lady has been married 3 times. This lady has 3 children for 3 different fathers. And she came out against complaining about this man, that this men were this and that and that and that. At this point in time, you are not looking inwards. What are you doing wrong? Even if you're the right person in the game, why are you attracting negativity? Why are you attracting men that are not good enough? Why are you attracting men that cannot sustain or understand or value the morals of marriage? Why? Then there will be something you are doing wrong. There must be something that is missing. There must be something that you need to unlearn or relearn. There must be some habit that you need to drop. And there must be some things you need to pick up and learn. Let's be mindful of these things. Let's know that marriage is not for the weak or the faint-hearted. A lot goes into it. A lot goes into it. And before you venture into marriage, ask yourself, do I really want to do this with this person? Is this person what being the father of my children? Can we build our destinies together? Can we bring up our children together? Can he lead me on this journey? Can he lead me on this journey? Because whether you like it or not, the man is the leader in the marriage. Can this man lead me in this marriage? Can this man lead me for the for the next 40 years of my life? Is he capable enough? Let's forget about the the standard of the social media. Every time I tell us, go back to the word. Everything you need is in the word. Everything. And you cannot give yourself to the word and choose wrong, except you're choosing out of your flesh. There is something that God does. He doesn't give his best to swine. So I want to celebrate every single mother out there. You are doing well. Well done. Well done. It is not easy raising destinies alone. It is not easy raising that child, those children on your own. I want to say well done. But I want to tell you, if you need to heal, please take our time to heal. If you need to speak to somebody, look for a therapist. Go to a therapist. Get your healing first. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty glass, except the glass is filled, except there is a content in the glass. That's when you can pour out of it. If the glass is empty, no, you can't pour anything out of it. And also, this is for the single ladies out there. Remember, until you heal, until you love yourself again, until you build up yourself according to God's will, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to get it right. I want you to get it right. I love you to get it right. I pray that you get it right. I pray that lines fall in pleasant places for you. A lot of you did not plan it this way. A lot of you did not wish it was this way. A lot of you wished it was better off. A lot of you wished that the table could turn and you could do it well again or giving your best again. But it's not too late. Love yourself. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Invest in yourself. That is the most important thing. Invest in yourself. The Bible says, with joy shall you draw water out of the well of salvation. If you are bitter, if you are empty, if you are unhappy, you cannot give in your best to those children that you are raising. I want you to go back to the creator of life. I want you to go back and set your priorities right. I want you to get it right the next time you're doing it. It's not about doing it wrong and redoing it again. No, it's about doing it right. And that's my concern this day. That's why I'm so concerned and passionate about about this thing I'm talking about tonight. I want you to get it right again. I hope this video blesses somebody. If you have watched till this time, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share this video to someone that you think might need it. You don't know what this video is going to do to that person. If you have any comment, you have any contribution, do not forget to drop it in the comment section and I'll be there waiting for you. I love you and I will see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye. Shalom.